Today I am at Team Haanpaa and I am here with the actual, I guess, the team, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, because you are Team Haanpaa, but when people come here, then they're part of your team. So, okay, introductions, ladies first.
Yeah, so I'm Amanda Haanpaa, and this is...
Darby.
Darby, your sister, your brother?
No, he's my husband.
Just kidding, just kidding. If you hear noises in the background, by the way, there's a class going on behind us. A little jujitsu is going on. So yeah, if you hear that, that's probably people hitting the mat would be my guess.
Yep.
Okay, and safely hitting the mat,
hitting the mat.
right?
Yeah,
of course.
getting injured while we're doing this.
So why was starting this business important to you both?
Yeah, so for me, I've always loved martial arts, and I've loved just training, being athletic and moving my body and stuff like that. I like getting a good workout in, and then when you graduate, have to get a job, right? You have to get a job, and so
That's the ultimate goal,
that's
right?
it, right? Everybody's like, well, you got to go do that, and so I tried that for a little while, and slowly going crazy, and I was like, no, I need to be teaching, I need to be giving what I've learned back to other people, and so I had to figure out a way to do that and have a job at the same time, and so we were like, well, this is the business, let's try this, and so we started doing that. That was what was important to me in the first place, was like, got to do something that I love, and then somehow we have to find a way to provide for our family while we do this.
Did you take some convincing, or were you in day one?
Well, the backstory on the whole situation was I was 6 months pregnant with our oldest when he came to me and kind of told me that he took a month's severance pay from his really high-paying job and said that he had to pursue. Like what his heart was, and I knew that going in. Like we had been really good friends since before we were dated and got married and stuff, and so I knew what I was getting myself into. But I think now, like 5 years later, of entrepreneurism, like I'm finally like on board, and so it was a huge adjustment for me. I was like born and raised like you work your job 9 to 5, go clock in, clock out. And he's just not that type, and I think that's been the cool thing for me, has been seeing like not just him but us as a family come alive with like what we get to be a part of and empowering people and what we do. And so
you have a lot of classes here. What do you offer?
Yeah.
So we do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and we do fitness kickboxing, Muay Thai kickboxing, and then partnered with everything we do, we have a large fitness emphasis. So we're health coaches, personal trainers, all of our coaches on staff are able to do one-on-ones, meal planning, and help people on the fitness side of things. So it's self-defense, confidence, but then also we want to, do the whole deal. We want to help people, with their health goals, nutrition goals, that kind of stuff.
So, this is just a me question. What is Muay Thai?
So
like, what's the difference? Because I hear it mentioned, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I don't want to sound dumb, so I'll just ask it on TV. Right?
That's fine.
No, that's fine. So there's basically, with kickboxing, there's, Western kickboxing, or, like American kickboxing, which isn't really a big thing anymore. But maybe like the 80s and 90s, it was kind of a bigger deal.
Right.
Muay Thai is the national sport in Thailand. It's Thai boxing. And so that's a little bit more, they allow leg kicks, there's knees and elbows in it. So it's it's seen as like a little bit more brutal than, just like traditional kickboxing. But, so that's probably more popular now is Muay Thai than just like traditional kickboxing.
Well, it seems like it's more encompassing of actually like kicking.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, there's lots of kicks. You know what I mean in kickboxing, right? But in Muay Thai, I guess we're looking at like elbows, knees, kicks. There's a lot of clinch work, so it's a little more well-rounded, and that's why it's like favorable for MMA, which is really popular now. Like mixed martial arts. So Muay Thai kind of blends into mixed martial arts pretty nicely, and that's part of the reason why it's gained a lot of popularity.
You do some classes for kids too, right?
Yes. Yeah. So the kids program is probably one of like my heart and souls between that and the fitness kickboxing program. But it's just cool because our oldest Owen, he even has a gi and he gets in the classes and he's loves it. But like when a mom comes in with their kid, like I think as a mom, it's just a whole different world. Like, you know what I mean? When you're creating this environment, and he got involved with martial arts when he was like 14 years old. So it was like, it's kind of this whole big thing. And we just have story after story of kids coming in, with like with issues with focus, like needing discipline and these type of things, and getting them on the mats, and not just that, but it's like just the bullying type stuff in situations, you know what I mean, like creating confidence. And
I was going to say, I would think it would build confidence and be somewhat empowering to them. So you have an event coming up, Professor Jeff Curran.
Yes, yeah. So my instructor, he's a 4th degree black belt, MMA pioneer. Just was a real big name in the sport. As MMA became really popular, and even today he just runs a lot, does a lot for the jiu-jitsu community. So he's going to be here on November 2nd. He's going to be teaching some fundamentals and some really good stuff that could be, if you have jiu-jitsu in your repertoire already and you want to come out for it, it's going to be awesome. And then if you're brand new to it, it's still going to be a good time. Yeah.
So it is November 2nd, it's 11 to 1, and then they do an open mat afterwards. So you can get all the tickets and info on their website, which is rockfordmma.com. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, no problem.
For sure.
Coming up after a quick check of the weather, we'll be trying some popcorn to celebrate National Popcorn Poppin' Month, and later on in the show, the final reveal of those Halloween faces. We'll be right back.